I learned this trick from a friend in Italy, and now I always prepare pasta this way. Here, in my pot with already boiling water, I'm going to carefully add the pasta. I am going to prepare a very simple, practical, and incredibly tasty pasta. I am using 500 grams, and the type chosen for this recipe is spaghetti. I added 1 teaspoon of salt to the water to prevent the pasta from sticking while cooking. Next, I'm going to let it cook for about 7 minutes until it reaches the al dente point. Here, my pasta has already cooked to the perfect point, firm and loose. Now, with the heat off, I am going to use a ladle to start removing the pasta. I am going to drain it well and set it aside in a separate bowl. Next, in a skillet, I add 1/4 cup of oil to prepare the seasoning. I also add 1 teaspoon of salt to enhance the flavors. Then, I put 1 teaspoon of sweet paprika, which will give it a special touch. I also add 1 teaspoon of onion powder, which brings a lot of aroma. Next goes 1 tablespoon of coloring spice that adds color and flavor to the dish. And finally, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder to intensify the seasoning even more. Now we just have to mix all the ingredients very well to incorporate the flavors into the oil. Here the seasoning is already ready, well mixed and aromatic. In another skillet, I add 1 cup of water to continue the preparation. Next, I add the cooked pasta that I had previously set aside. It is already completely cold and loose, ideal for this stage. Now we just have to move it slowly so that it loosens easily. Let the water start boiling again. This will help in the process. This step makes the pasta even tastier and with an excellent texture. Do you know that pasta with a light, juicy broth full of flavor? Well, yes, this one achieves exactly that result. We let it cook slowly and carefully until we notice that it is completely loose. See how it separates. It turns out really loose and with an incredible appearance. Now it is time to add on top the seasoning mixture we prepared. Look at the wonderful aroma and color this seasoning gives to the dish. The flavor is also wonderful, very well balanced. Mix everything very carefully so that the seasoning is completely incorporated into the pasta. To give it a special touch, I'm going to add 1 pre-cooked potato and 1 carrot. Also pre-cooked, both cut into medium-sized cubes. Mix again gently so that the seasoning spreads well over the vegetables and coats both the potatoes and carrots evenly. And here our pasta is already finished and ready to serve. Look how beautiful, colorful, and very appetizing it turned out. To finish, I put on top a bit of fresh chopped cilantro. If you prefer, you can use chives instead of cilantro, which also combines very well. You just have to give it a light mix, and it will be ready to serve with a lot of flavor. Look at this. What an incredible dish full of aroma. Now it is time to enjoy this delicious pasta full of seasoning.